I'm called Erwau Emmanuel. I work with Women Partners for Health in South Sudan. That's where our organization is based in. We have several achievements, but the most sounding one is how the Just Future was able to bring women on board. And the women we brought on board, they were able to come and participate in peace and political processes in South Sudan. Before that, women were not all that inquisitive and so interested in issues of political and decision-making processes. But when we were able to champion this project under the Just Future, we were able to bring women on board. And as we speak right now, many women are able to participate in the peace and political processes in South Sudan. At first, how we managed to increase the women participation is one, we were able to do consultations with the women during the formation of or during the establishment of the Commission of Truth, Reconciliation and Healing. That's under Transitional Justice, and the Compensation and Reparations Authority Bill. When these bills were drafted, we were able to engage with the women right from the grassroots up the hierarchy. We did consultations with them. We were able to explain to them what the bill talks about. They were able to come up with their key inputs, and we were able to integrate them into the bill. And we did not stop at that. We were able to reach out to the Ministry of Gender and African Union liaison office in South Sudan, and they were able to embrace all these key concerns women had raised, which they wanted it to be factored into in the CTRH and the CRA bill. And by God's will, we were able to make submissions to the Specialized Committee on Gender at the Parliament. And finally, our recommendations were featured in the final draft of that bill. So that is the most important thing, and how we were able to bring women on board. Secondly, we were able to share with women issues about the electoral process in South Sudan. We discussed with them, and we were able to discuss with them and to show them why it's important for women to be part of the governance system in South Sudan. And they were able to embrace it. And as we speak right now, women were able to engage the political party council, and they were able to point out some of the grievances, some of their needs they needed to be incorporated into the political party Council Act, so that at least their views were also captured in. What we can do more is to widen our coverage. You know, all along, Just Future has been operating in a few states within South Sudan. South Sudan is geographically wide, and it has 10 states and 3 administrative areas. I really pray that if we could have another extra resources, we could at least cover all the 10 states, so that all the marginalized communities are able to benefit. Secondly, we wanted to improve on our coordination and cooperation within the Just Future, because through that we can be able to yield tangible results within South Sudan.